Hi everyone, my name is Deepa and welcome to my channel This and That. And in this channel, I'd like to share a little of everything, a little this of my life and little that of my life, the small this and that's and the big this and that's. And I'd like to begin this beautiful journey with my expat life experience in Guangzhou, China. And this is a special memory from there. So this is the famous Canton Tower and it is about 604 meters tall, which is about 1982 feet. And it is located in a district called Haizu, which was very close to where I stayed. I stayed in a place called Arsha Island, which is also known as Arsha Dao in Guangzhou. And this particular picture you can see I have clicked from one of my friend's apartment. Yes, she had an absolutely stunning view from her window, and you can see the Canton Tower is surrounded by these amazing parks, and the sports stadium is just absolutely stunning. So I stayed on one side of the Pearl River and the Canton Tower is on the other side of the Pearl River. But the side that I stayed on had the sports stadium and these beautiful parks that you can see. So on weekends we would often go for these long walks. People usually exercise there every morning. You can see people doing their the sword dance, people practicing Tai Chi. There are a group of women who are learning salsa. So it's a great place and it has great vibe to it. This is again a picture from my friend's apartment, and you can see Guangzhou is so beautiful, so green. You can see the beautiful blue sky. Yeah. And once again, this is the Canton Tower early in the morning. From every park that you can walk in around Arsha Island, you can spot this majestic tower. And to me, it looks like a tall lady with a beautiful svelte figure. Now you can also see these absolutely stunning flowers. That's because Guangzhou is internationally known as a city of flowers. It is the main flower production base in China, and we have such a huge variety, and they take such great care of all these flowers. So this is a close-up of the Canton Tower from one of the parks near the river. You can see the beautiful Pearl River and the tower is on the other side. You can see people exercising, enjoying a leisurely walk in the evening. And this is the sports stadium near the Canton Tower that I had shown you earlier from my friend's apartment. So this is during the weekends and this place is really crowded. Once again, you can see the stadium. You can see that tall skyscraping building, that is the IFC, the International Finance Center, and the British Embassy was there on the 20th floor if I remember correctly. And once again, the beautiful Canton Tower at night with its shining lights like diamonds. So this is the Pearl River, and one can go for a ride up the river on these stunning boats. So these boats are beautifully lit, as you can see one in the distance, and they have a song, they have songs and dances, and you can dine in there. Yeah, so you can really make an evening out of it, and you can never get enough of this beautiful Canton Tower. So this is a special footage because I love the way the Canton Tower changes its lights. and everybody, young and old, is always fascinated, and they just stop short of everything and they get captivated by this. Yeah, and there's so much that happens inside the tower. You'll be amazed by that. They have an observatory deck, they have restaurants, they have exhibition spaces, conference rooms, shops, and even 4D cinemas. I know they have this amazing Mediterranean buffet in one of the one of the restaurants, and it is yum yum. So here you can see that beautiful boat leaving, and it's going to go past the Canton Tower. I personally thought the city looked absolutely magical at this point in the evening. City of lights. And there it is, edging its way gingerly towards the Canton Tower. Yes, and now it's going past the Canton Tower. And now another boat is going under this bridge. Now this bridge only came up recently in 2022. It was inaugurated in the beginning of 2022 near the Chinese New Year in February. And this bridge essentially connects both sides of the river. And it was easier for us to then reach the Canton Tower from one side. Yeah, and it was absolutely stunning, as you can see. And when this bridge was inaugurated, we actually had to scan the QR code to book a slot to go on to the bridge. It was free of cost, of course, but everybody from around the town and outside wanted to go on the bridge and cross it and get the whole feel. And there it is again. Beauty. And this is the Canton Tower from our house. So when you step outside, this is the view we had, and you can see it is covered in this beautiful curtain of mist. But every evening we would go out for evening walks, and it would just brighten up your whole day or evening, you can say. But yeah, this view from our house always cheered us up. Look at that. Now this video was taken right under the Canton Tower when we had just come back from the top of it. So this is the display board before you enter the building, and you buy the ticket for the Canton Tower right up to the top. You can see it has been carefully labeled. Actually, you can decide till where you want to go. You don't have to go to right up to the top. So you have the lookout at 450 meters. You have two observation decks at 433 meters and 428 meters. And the lift, of course, goes right to the top, and it was very exciting when we entered. I could feel my ears pop. It's like taking a flight, and really exciting. So this is inside the elevator. We're already on the 20th floor, and you can see we are about 100 meters above the ground. So this is inside the Canton Tower from one of the observatory decks. I think it was about 433 meters high, and that little green island that you see, and as I zoom in, that's where we stayed in Guangzhou. This entire facility was called the Gold Arch, and it was a beautiful set of apartments surrounded by these lush green parks, as you can see. And as I pan the camera, you will see this is the inside of the tower, and everybody is having a great time. So this is the bubble train. It's right on top, and people of all ages can take a ride on it. And this is the drop down ride. Oh my god, you can hear all of them screaming. They're so brave to do this. I did not have the heart to do this. So this is on the weekend, and look at the number of people right on top. There's a huge snaking queue just to get a ride. So this is the view from the bubble train. We are inside the little bubble train, and you can see that the view is absolutely breathtaking. Now we deliberately went in the evening so that we could catch all shades of light. So in the evening we could see, the view from the top, almost in the setting sun, and here you can see the view at night. And look at that, all those cute little bubbles going up, and look at that huge queue and more bubbles. So this is literally the peak right on top when the bubble train takes you off the Canton Tower. It is really, really high, and you can see the entire Guangzhou from there. And this is when we came down. Woo! The beautiful Canton Tower. Now if you like this video, please share, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for a little bit of this and that from my life. See you soon. Keep smiling and stay happy.